Hi everyone, welcome to Reaching for the Moon. Only a short time after launching and successfully landing the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft on the south pole of the moon, the Indian Space Research Organization has launched a new mission referred to as Aditya L1. The Aditya L1 is a solar observatory operated by the Indian Research Organization. Aditya means the sun in Sanskrit, and the L1 suffix in the mission's name refers to its final destination location. The Aditya L1 Solar Observatory is planned to monitor the sun with 7 specialty designed scientific payloads once it reaches its Lagrange Point L1. Isro describes the Aditya L1 mission as a satellite dedicated to the comprehensive study of the sun. The Aditya L1 spacecraft is going to study the sun from its final position at a gravitational stable point in the Earth-Sun system called the Lagrange Point L1. That's approximately 1 million miles or 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. The Lagrange Point L1 is a position in space where the Aditya L1 spacecraft will remain stable in relation to the two bodies, the Earth and the Sun. The James Webb Space Telescope is positioned at a different Lagrange point, referred to as L2, which is also about 1 million miles from Earth. But its position is such, that is, the James Webb position is such, that the Earth will always shade the Webb telescope from direct line from the Sun. Placement at the Lagrange Point L1 will allow the spacecraft a view of the Sun that is uninterrupted by eclipses or other occultations, according to the Indian Space Research Organization. Aditya L1 is designed to investigate the Sun's atmosphere, corona, and surface. The data it collects is going to be used to solve lingering solar mysteries that the astronomers have had for many years. The Aditya L1 lifted off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Saratoga on September 2nd, 2023, atop a polar satellite launch vehicle, referred to as a PSLV. Aditya L1 was initially deployed into a low Earth orbit by the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Once in Earth orbit, the Aditya L1 was given an insertion maneuver boost that's going to take it to its final destination, the Lagrange L1 point. The journey to the Lagrange L1 point after launch is estimated to take around 110 days, and an estimated 5 additional maneuvers will be necessary in order to give the spacecraft the velocity needed to reach the Lagrange L1 gravitational stable point. Once the Aditya L1 arrives at the Lagrange Point L1, Aditya L1 will execute a further maneuver to bind itself to an orbit around the Lagrange location. The Aditya L1 starts its journey in a folded configuration, but will unfold similar to the James Webb Space Telescope once it reaches the Lagrange L1 point. The mission is planned to study the sun and the solar phenomena around Earth for about 5 years. Here's a short video on the launch of the Aditya L1 by the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO.
3, 2, 1, blast off for India's Aditya L1 rocket, which set off on Saturday afternoon on a 4-month journey to observe the sun's outermost layers.
It makes us feel very proud. I think this is going to be one more step towards how ISRO is kind of expanding and evolving.
And ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, is indeed evolving. Just weeks ago, it became the first country to land on the lunar South Pole. And if its latest launch is successful, India will be the first Asian nation to enter the solar orbit. Aditya is set to circle around the Earth before heading to L1, a sweet spot between the Sun and Earth where gravitational forces cancel each other out, allowing the rocket to orbit. Among other things, the rocket will help gather information about a phenomenon called coronal mass injections, which have the power to disrupt satellites.
This mission in particular I find incredibly inspiring, and one that will hopefully alert us to be able to protect our satellites.
But beyond the science, the launch is a huge source of pride for the thousands who showed up for it.
We are privileged to be an Indian and witness this kind of developmental activities.
And it seems to be only the beginning for ISRO, which has several other missions on the horizon in the years ahead. Priyanka Navani, TRT World.
Israel has certainly been having a lot of success lately. We're going to continue to track the journey of Aditya L1 spacecraft as it travels to its Lagrange Point L1. With that, we're going to end today's video. If you like the video, hit the like button. Next, hit the subscribe button to receive an email every time Reaching for the Moon posts a new video. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and remember always, failure is not an option. Bye.